back to this Heroes of the Storm Let's Play. You're with Sambo and we're looking at Rhaegar there. Certainly hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. We're up to episode number 3, and as promised in last week's episode, this time we're going to have a quick look through the shop. That's right, we're going to see what sort of heroes we can get, what they look like, what their abilities are, what skins are available for them, their mounts, and what bundles are available for purchase. So as you can tell, there are a ton of heroes here already, and obviously that's only going to get even better as the game progresses through alpha into beta and then on to a release. But how it works is if we want to check out someone, let's say Arthas, let's click on him. It brings up this great screen here. Frostmourne hungers indeed. You can see we can have a good old look at the character model here, and by the way, aren't they just fantastic? I love this sort of stuff. I honestly believe I'm almost going to spend more time looking at this stuff than I am playing the game almost. There we go. Now up the top here, of course, it tells you what particular game in the universe they're from, and it gives you a bit of a backstory. So let's have a look here. Once the Crown Prince of Lordaeron and protege of Uther the Lightbringer, Prince Arthas was corrupted by the cursed blade Frostmourne in a desperate bid to save his people. Now he rules over the damned as the Lich King, and all shall know his wrath. As with any other character here in Heroes of the Storm, we can have a look at the basic abilities, which means we can preview it.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power, thank you very much. Right now we're happy looking at your ability, sir. So we can go in and check it out and see if it's something that we want to try out. And of course you can. Click to launch a single player game where you can try this hero. This is what I love about Blizzard and what I love about Heroes of the Storm is you can literally try out a character before buying it or before committing to it. Let's have a look at these abilities. Death Coil, a classic one there, classic from the Death Knights, that deals damage to a target or obviously heals Arthas, just like it does in World of Warcraft. We got Howling Blast, root and damage enemies in an area. Frozen Tempest, damage and slow nearby enemies, drains mana while active. And over here is the trait, activate to empower his next attack and restore mana on hit. So it's kind of like a reset. The heroic abilities, Army of the Dead, and again all of these should be familiar if you've played World of Warcraft. Summons ghouls that can be sacrificed to heal you, just like they were in World of Warcraft. And summon Sindragosa. Summon Sindragosa to slow and damage enemies, freezes minions and structures. Click skins up the top here. If you are in a hero, you can actually see all the different skins available to that particular hero. And here we've got all these variations here, so we can click on this one, which is, what do we got here? The Lich King Arthas. We've got the Death Knight Arthas. You can see his face there. We've got all these different variations which we have to level up to unlock, by the way. And then here we've got the Crown Prince Arthas as well. Isn't that amazing? And we've got all these different colors and you can click on them there. So for example, if you like the royal purple,
I can offer you unlimited power,
or the green or the blue. And what's great about this is we can actually click on them straight away to check them out. So for example, look at that Death Knight Arthas in dark blue and black. It doesn't get much more badass than that. Now we can buy that if we want, and again, we're not paying to win here. We are buying a hero, not abilities. Very important distinction. Or we can try it out in a single player game. Now don't worry, I won't put us through that one here. But right here is a detailed level up example of all of the talents. So for example, level up a hero to unlock extra talents for use in the game. So when you're level 1, you get this block. It's a passive, periodically reduces the damage received. We got Regeneration Master, etc, etc. If we hit level 4, it shows us what we get at level 4, Superiority and Eternal Hunger. And I'm sure you can read them, etc, 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 as we level right up through the game into level 20. This is very, very well laid out, very, very well done. Makes it super easy to preview a character's looks in every possible way. So there we go. In fact, I love that one there, the Dark Lich King. Check out all of the talents that are available here via the levels, and then of course get a overview of the basic abilities, basic hero abilities and trait, and the backstory of the character. You can see it's also available for 7,000 gold if you don't want to spend money. Let's go back and check out a couple more. Now don't worry, we won't spend this episode looking at all of them, but let's look at some classic characters. ETC, who is this? He is the rock god. That's rock indeed. Look at that. And of course, this is one of Samwise Didier's favorite characters here. Backstory: the power of the Horde, incarnated by brutal rhythms and blistering guitar riffs into the form of the most elite Tauren chieftain to ever headbang across the surface of Azeroth. Don't bother putting on socks. He's just going to rock them off anyways. Oh, how I love this game. It is so awesome. You can use these arrows at the side here if you want. You can see she's from Diablo 3, or we can go back. You can see the basic abilities here: power slide, face melt, guitar solo, and we've got Rockstar. They are so themed, they are so cool. Let's go in and have a look at some of these skins here. We can change his color, of course. We've got the Rock God, or we've got the Glam Metal Elite Tauren Chieftain. Will you look at that, folks? That is so awesome. Glam Metal. That looks a little familiar, doesn't it, that guitar? I wonder where that's from. And of course, that is completely changing the guitar model as well as the shoulder pads and the hair. He's got the blade on his back there. Look at that. He's even got a keytar. How awesome is that? What's the third one going to be? It is Pure Country, folks. It is Pure Country. And will you take a gander at his hat there? That is pure awesome. All right, I'm terrible, aren't I, with my southern accent. My apologies to any southerners who are watching. Here we go, all of the talents, and you can see we've got... Yeah, rock whenever you are. Echo pedal. These are all themed. Monster slide. Mosh pit. After a short delay, channel to stun nearby enemies. Now, I've wondered if... No. Sometimes I thought it might be kind of cool if you click on these, it actually shows you the animation for them. But no, it doesn't, unfortunately. But never mind. There we go. And of course, you can see here, we can set which ones we want. I just literally choose one and leave it in there. It's that simple. So there we go. About the ETC, the Rock God. I do love him. What about good old Murky? Should we have a look at Murky? I knew he'd make a cute little sound. Look, he's wearing nappies. Can you believe it there? Let's go in and have a look at the skins here. And again, you can change his color. Oh my God, bright pink. All right, that is definitely not for me. Baby Murloc, or we've got Grunty Murky. And of course, that is from the collector's edition of StarCraft there. You can see all of the talents here: slimes, assault eggs. We've got puffer fish, no, tougher fish, slimy end, all themed here. But you can see the basic abilities here: slime, puffer fish spit out a fish that explodes after a delay. Safety bubble, becomes invulnerable. We've got spawn egg, and that is a big ability of Murky. I've seen it used in a lot of games there. Place an egg where you can respawn from. So it's very handy rather than respawning from your main base there. And Murgle is the description there. Yeah, very interesting. All right, let's go check out some more. Let's go to some different ones. Let's go to Diablo, for example. Go to some different universes.
Kneel before the Lord of Terror.
Kneel before the Lord of Terror. Shadow Charge, Fire Stomp, Overpower. Very familiar sounding. We got Black Soulstone. Gather souls by killing enemies in order to resurrect faster. And of course, all of these make perfect total sense to the characters that they're attached to. Apocalypse, summon and attack on all enemy heroes on the battleground. Lightning Breath, a channeled spell that damages, can be re-aimed. Let's have a look at some of the skins here. Oh yeah, look at that. A dark black Diablo, Lord of Terror. We've got one here that is locked. We've got another one called Kaijo Diablo. I wonder where they're getting inspiration for that one from, do you think? And we've got Le Cablo Diablo as well. How awesome is that skin? Seriously, folks, it is crazy nuts, and I absolutely adore it.
Do not be afraid.
So I won't go through all of these talents here. I'm sure you're more interested in what these guys look like. Good old Stitches. Hello, Stitches.
What more?
The terror of Darkshire, and anyone who has quested through Darkshire will know exactly what we're talking about. How cool are these models here? Take care when traversing the shadowed trails of Darkwood. Ever since Abercrombie the Embalmer unleashed his abomination upon Darkshire, Stitches has wandered the road aimlessly, hungering for the flesh of low-level Alliance players. And I tell you, way back in the day, I was one of those as well. When struck, vile gas emit a cloud that damages enemies. Let's have a look at some of these skins. Who wants a pink Stitches? The terror of Darkshire. Oh my God. We've got Psycho Stitches. Look at that. He's got a hockey mask on him there. We've got a camo hockey mask. He's got a chainsaw. Oh my Lord. It just gets crazy. And here we go. Chef Stitches. He's got a chef hat and a blob of mutton in his hand there. That is unbelievable. A leg of mutton there.
Be done waiting.
I absolutely adore the sense of humor here at Blizzard. So again, tons and tons of different traits here that we've got. Talents unlocked by leveling up your hero. Let's go across a page and check out some others. Oh, look at this. We've got Kerrigan. Hello, Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades.
I am the Swarm.
You are indeed the Swarm, and how awesome does she look? What's her trait? Gain a temporary shield by attacking enemies. Ravage, Impaling Blade, stun and damage enemies in the area. We've got Maelstrom, damages all nearby enemies, and another heroic ability here is to summon an Ultralisk, which makes total sense, of course, to attack the enemy targets. Once a Terran ghost with formidable psionic abilities, Sarah Kerrigan was betrayed by her allies and transformed by the Zerg into the Queen of Blades. Now freed of the Dark One's corruption, Kerrigan faces a threat that could destroy the galaxy itself. Let's go in and check out some of these skins, shall we? We've got Queen of Blades, and lots of these aren't filled out yet, but this other one here is the Succubus Kerrigan, which I just adore because, of course, this is a succubus from World of Warcraft mashed up with Kerrigan herself. We've got different colors here as well. I've got to say, I really like the natural one, but how awesome is that red one? I mean, that is amazing. Really, they have done a 10 out of 10 job here with the skins in this game, and I can't wait to level up and get a whole bunch of them as well. Again, won't go through all of the abilities here, the talents if you like. Let's go and check out some more. Who have we got here? Zeratul. Hello, Zeratul.
The void beckons.
The Void does beckon indeed. Let's go straight to the skins, preview some of these. We've got the High Templar one. Look at that awesome face piece there. Love that. And we've got the Ronin as well. Wow. It's a real Asian theme there. Real Eastern Asian theme, Ronin based. I love that. Looks a little bit like the Green Goblin if you ask me. And of course, if you want to, you can go through all of the abilities, check them out first, and indeed try them in a single player game. I love that about this. Taronda Whisperwind, one of my favorites. Let's have a look at her. Hello.
Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Allah, and you'll no doubt guess that all her abilities are very, very themed. Sentinel, Light of Elune, Lunar Flare. They've done such a great job with all of these, and the trait Hunter's Mark. And you'll know what Hunter's Mark is. The backstory, Taronda Whisperwind strikes fear into all who wish ill of the Kaldorei. As the highest ranking Sentinel and High Priestess of Elune, she is not only the Night Elves' most deadly warrior, but also their most cunning leader. Let's go straight and have a look at her skins here. Different colors once again, and that has got to be my favorite one, the white one there. I think she looks absolutely amazing. That is the High Priestess skin. One more available, which is the Blood Elf Taronda. How cool
Perhaps
is
you
that?
have me demonstrate my skills.
I would love you to demonstrate your skills, but that is classic Blood Elf stuff going on there. And of course, let's face it, that started back in Warcraft 3. The red and gold, which is the natural Blood Elf colors, is my favorite. I love this game so much. Who else should we have a look at? How about that iconic villain himself, Illidan? Let's check him out. G'day, mate.
Who dares?
Who dares? You are not prepared. Illidan Stormrage, the first demon hunter, betrayed by his people by creating a new Well of Eternity after the demonic invasion of Azeroth. Now Illidan lords over the realm of Outland, slaughtering unsuitably prepared heroes who venture into his domain. How cool is that? You are not prepared. Slaughtering yes, you get it, I'm sure. All of his abilities are, as always, themed. Dive, we've got Sweeping Strike, we've got Evasion. His trait is the Betrayer's Thirst. Let's go straight in and check out some of his skins here. You can change him up if you prefer to have a nice purple Illidan, the Betrayer, go for it. What else is on offer here? Look at this, we've got the Shando Illidan. He looks a bit like Malfurion, again with different color combinations. We've also got the Spectre Illidan. Now I don't know about you, but this is one of my favorites, especially in this color, in Illidan's colors. How awesome is that? It's like having a cross of Illidan with Ghost in the shell. That is just amazing, and I can't wait to unlock these skins and try them out in game. Absolutely amazing. Let's see, who else have we got here? Oh, what's this? Gazlo.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? A few would consider the Dominion of Gazlo a fighter, but what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for in mechanical know-how. Besides, you don't just get to be boss of a boom town like Ratchet just because you have a charming personality, if you know what I mean. So let's have a look here. The skins. What do we got on offer? Not much at this point, just different colors. What about him? His basic abilities are Rocket Turret, Death Laser, and Explodium Charge, just as you would expect from a dastardly goblin. Let's have a look at Sergeant Hammer. G'day.
She's a beaut, ain't she?
She is a beaut, and of course this is from StarCraft. You should recognize the unit here. Sergeant Bammer the Hammer Kowalski has served some of the toughest tours around the Koprulu sector. The thunderous roar of her siege tank's shock cannon strikes fear into the heart of the toughest of warriors, including some of her allies. And look at that trait there, artillery. Increased vision, deal more damage to enemies that are far away. A real long-range bombarder, this one. Let's have a look at some of these skins. Different colors. We've got the Siege Tank Operator, and we've got Warworld 3. And look at that, we've got a camo version of that as well. Again, reminds me of Ghost in the Shell a little bit, if you ask me. So cool. I just love all of these skins. Nazeebo, guess where they're from? That's right, Diablo 3. Hello, Nazeebo. Welcome, the Witch Doctor there. Let's go straight and have a look at some of your skins, shall we? We can change up the colors, and we've got the Heretic Witch Doctor, or we've got the Grim Skull Witch Doctor as well. Really neat. But look at these abilities. Corpse Spiders. You summon spiders, just like in Diablo 3. Zombie Wall. Summon a temporary ring of zombies that trap and attack. Does it get any more awesome than that? I don't think so. And just like in the game of Diablo 3, a plague of toads. Summon a wave of exploding toads. So you can see where all of these abilities are coming from. They're coming from the games themselves, which is so cool. I love it. I'm sure we've got time to look at just one more. Who will we look at? Let's go and recap. We've got Rhaegar, we've got Zagara, Murky, Brightwing, we've got Lily, we've got Tychus, Stitches, Arthas, Diablo, Tyrael, ETC, and Sonya. I think it's time to have a look at Tyrael. Hello, Tyrael.
Hail, mortal.
Hail, mortal. How awesome do they sound? And of course, Eldruin's Might, Righteousness, Smite, Sanctification, Judgment, all abilities that you would expect someone like Tyrael to have. Among the angels, it is the Archangel of Justice, Tyrael, who is humanity's greatest defender. Wielding his sword, Eldruin, against the burning hells, the primevals would have enslaved Sanctuary and all of humanity long ago if Tyrael had not intervened. Let's go and check out some of his skins, shall we? Of course, you can change his color, and I love the white one there, one of my favorites. But we've got the Seraphim Tyrael here, slightly mechanical there with the face. And last but not least, how awesome is this? Demonic Tyrael. Look at those wings that he's got on, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they are, but they are totally badass and totally awesome. And I can't wait to unlock that particular skin. Of course, it goes completely against what Tyrael really is, which is the Archangel of Justice. One more, folks. One more before we wrap up this episode. Let's see. Who should we look at? I reckon Rainer. Shall we see what skins he's got? Because, of course, that's someone that we have. So we're not sure what is available. Let's go and take a look. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, man.
How's it going? Backstory. Ex-Confederate Marshal James Rainer has stood against whatever the universe can throw at him, and he survived. He stands as a bright beacon of hope among enigmatic aliens and monsters still fighting for justice in a cold, uncaring universe. And of course, we know what all of his basic abilities are because we've been using him. We've also seen the Hyperion there. What you haven't seen is Rainer's Raiders. Call in 2 Cloaked Banshees. So you can see these echo the abilities that they have in the game that they come from themselves. Let's check out some of these skins here. And so we've got different colors. Oh, I like the red one there. Very subtle. That's the Renegade Commander. What else have we got here? Stars and Stripes Rainer. Oh my lord. Can you say Murica? This is outrageous and awesome all at once. We've got blue, we've got red, and we have got black there. This is Captain America on steroids here. I love the little touch here of the stars and stripes on the battle rifle there. That is so cool. Ah, love it. Blizzard are so tongue-in-cheek, aren't they? Let's have a look at the last one here. What have we got so far? Renegade Commander, we got Stars and Stripes Rainer, and lastly we've got Commander Rainer himself. And of course, if you've ever wandered around the Hyperion in StarCraft 2, you'll notice that this is exactly what he looks like. Very cool if you don't want to go with the armor. So there we go, folks. That is the heroes. Let's take a quick look at the skins now, and I've got this filter set to all skins. There are tons and tons of these. These are very simple to look at. You just click on it. Mokra, and you can see the backstory there and just quickly see the skin variations. So these guys don't have talents. Candy King Muradin,
What can I do for you?
Oh my god, that is crazy. And it reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Who we got? Spectre Illidan. Of course, we've already seen that one.
Dares.
Who dares enter my realm? Explorer Lily, hello.
Hi there.
So cute, isn't it? Oh, I love all this stuff. What else we got? Pajamatha Arbither. Oh my god.
Spin sequences good.
Yes, I think that it's actually pronounced Pajamatha. Pajamatha Arbither. That is so cool. We've got a little one with aeroplanes. We've got one with the symbol there from StarCraft 2. Or we've got one with, what is that? Little choo-choo trains. Oh my god. Pajamatha Arbither. That is just too funny. So basically what this is doing is it's showing us the skins directly. So we don't actually have to go in and look through the heroes. How is this one? Roller Derby Nova. Oh my god.
Nova here.
That is so retro 70s. Look at that. Oh, okay. Instant. Oh, that will be an instant purchase for me. That is so amazing. Oh my god. And I bet you she roller skates around in the arena, in the battleground as well. That is just too cool. I love what these guys have done here with these skins. They are just absolutely freaking amazing. Sonia, hello.
Speak, pup.
Speak, pup. Who else have we got here? Storm Mantle Malfurion. Hello there.
I am listening.
I am listening. You know what? It's the crazier ones that I really like. What's this? Master Stitches with a crown.
What more?
Crown Jewels. Oh my lord, it just gets crazy and crazy. Master Arthas.
Frostmourne hunger.
Frostmourne Hungers indeed. Oh, it just goes on and on. These are crazy skins and I love every single minute of it. How cool are these? What about the mounts? Let's take a quick look at the mounts here. We've got ourselves a warhorse. There we go, the Knights of the Silver Hand. We've got a Cyber Wolf. Wow, and they all have a backstory as well, so that's all customizable in game. We've got a Dire Wolf here. Very Blizzard looking mounts, aren't they? And then finally we've got, look at that. We've got ourselves the Rainbow Unicorn. Of course, there had to be a rainbow unicorn in the game. It is just amazing. I love this game too much. And then finally, as promised, you can see what sort of bundles are going to be available. Again, this is all in the technical alpha, so these are not locked in, loaded yet. Ironclaw Rego bundle, 25% off. You can see you get Rego, and you get a skin as well. And for that little bundle, you get 25% off. Here's an assassin bundle. You get Kerrigan, you get Felstad, and you get Tychus. By the way, how awesome is his skin? And that is on special, 50% off, 25 bucks down to 12 bucks. So if you're wondering how much these cost, you've now got an idea. Support bundle, a warrior bundle, a beatdown bundle, a heavy hitters bundle, and a heroes of the light bundle. For example, let's say you wanted a beatdown bundle. In you go, you get Kerrigan, Diablo, and Tacitar for 13 bucks US. If you want a heavy hitters bundle, these guys are all high DPS. There they all are. No skins or mounts, you get 3 for almost the price of 1. And Heroes of the Light, there they go. Taronda, Felstad, and Sonya. So again, this is all in technical alpha, and things could change as the game goes through. But I got to tell you something, folks, I love it already. That is a must buy right there. And you know what else I'm going to buy, don't you? Where is she? Where is Roller Derby Nova? That has got to be one of the most awesome skins totally ever. I absolutely adore it. Anyway, as always, folks, if you've got any questions about anything that we've covered off in this particular episode today, leave them down in the comments. I certainly hope you enjoyed that look through all of the skins, models, mounts, and variations thereof that are available in the game Heroes of the Storm right now. In the next episode, we'll get right into it. We will be clicking the play button, and we'll be joined by a very special guest, good old friend of mine, Tallahassee, from the old days. He'll be joining me as he walks us through our very first play in a real game. We're done with the tutorial. Certainly hope that you guys have learnt a little bit about and understand exactly how the game works. As with every Blizzard game, it is very simple to learn, but there are hours and hours, hundreds of them, in order to learn the depth and the strategy of making yourself good at this game and getting ultimate enjoyment from it. So certainly hope you enjoyed this episode. Certainly hope you'll join me in the next one. Till then, folks, certainly hope you're having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We'll see you then, and bye-bye.